This morning, we're talking about how parents can help their teens navigate some of life's biggest changes. Bobby DiMarco is now joining us now with the Parenting Center to talk just about that. We're talking about puberty, relationships, consent, and so much more. All very important topics that sometimes parents may have a hard time talking to their child about, right?
Yeah, so in the early phases of puberty, between 10 and 14, we focus on growth and development. Sometimes it's hard for parents to understand how to start that conversation. And so we do this class in conjunction with the parents. Everybody gets the same information. And so there was a need for what next, right? They've started puberty. They're starting to have more social events outside of the home. So we did a second class called The Talk, Growing Up Part 2.
Yeah, everybody needs that talk, huh? That was
Yes.
a hard one to have.
Yes, and so we focus more on brief anatomy topics, but conception, contraception, consent, who can actually give consent and what consent looks like. And so it's very important for kids to understand no means no, and there's no maybe. And then what a healthy relationship looks like. And there are different ways that you can share intimate moments with in a relationship other than physical.
Yeah, all important things. I think for me, I am very well removed from this. Got a couple years to go, several years to go before we get to this. But I mean, eventually, like, when should these conversations start at home? I know you said about ages 10 to 13, but these are some foundational things that I think parents can really start touching on those age-appropriate conversations now.
Yes.
When they're a little younger.
So at an early age, you want to use the actual terms and language with them. Don't make pet names for body parts. And then as they grow, you want to start the conversation early. Girls start puberty around 8 or 9, approximately 2 years before boys. And so the earlier you can start those low-level conversations, right, the better they will be equipped to handle some of the other issues that may arise.
Yeah, because the more they know, the more they're able to communicate that if something were to happen or if they have questions about anything.
Correct.
So, all important tips there. As always, you all have such great classes for older parents, younger parents like myself, new parents, the whole shebang. So I always appreciate you coming in and sharing those details.
Thank you.
The Parenting Center coming in. If you'd like to continue this conversation with your teen, the Parenting Center has an upcoming Grow Up Part 2. That class will be on September 3rd. It's designed for teens ages 14 to 17 and their parents or adults about role models. So all good information there. You can find out those details more on our website and how you can register over at WWLTV.com.